Imagine a place where no woman has been allowed for over 1,000 years. Welcome to Mount Athos. Ancient monks, strict rules, and a world frozen in time. Let's find out why. What is Mount Athos? Mount Athos, also known as the Holy Mountain, is a peninsula in the northern Greece that juts out into the Aegean Sea. It's home to around 20 Orthodox Christian monasteries, some of which date back to the 10th century. This place is not just a religious center, but a self-governed monastic state under Greek sovereignty, with its own unique set of rules and traditions. Mount Athos covers around 335 square kilometers and is inhabited by around 2,000 monks who have dedicated their lives to prayer, meditation, and simple living. It's a place where the modern world has barely penetrated and where religious rituals have remained unchanged for centuries. The ban on women. One of the most striking aspects of Mount Athos is its strict rule banning women from entering the peninsula. This rule, known as the Avaton, has been in place since 1046 AD. But why was such a ban instituted? The ban is rooted in the monastic tradition of Mount Athos, which emphasizes celibacy and spiritual purity. The monks believed that the presence of women could distract them from their spiritual goals and disrupt the monastic community's way of life. The rule is so strict that even female animals are not allowed, with the exception of cats, which are kept to control pests. The monks of Mount Athos see their lifestyle as a direct continuation of the early Christian monasticism practiced in the deserts of Egypt and Palestine. For them, the Avaton is not just a tradition, but a spiritual necessity, helping them maintain a life of contemplation and prayer without worldly distractions. Life on Mount Athos today remains deeply rooted in tradition. The day begins before dawn with hours of prayer and continues with manual labor, study, and more prayer. The monks live a life of simplicity, self-sufficiency, and community, largely isolated from the outside world. The monasteries on Mount Athos are known for their strict adherence to the Julian calendar and Byzantine liturgy, and there are places of incredible spiritual significance for Orthodox Christians. Pilgrims, exclusively male, come from around the world to seek spiritual guidance and experience the austere beauty of monastic life. Access to Mount Athos is highly restricted. Only 100 Orthodox and 10 non-Orthodox male visitors are allowed entry each day, and they must obtain a special permit to visit. This ensures that the peace and sacredness of the monastic life are preserved. The controversy and modern perspectives. The ban on women at Mount Athos has sparked controversy and debate, particularly in the modern era. Critics argue that the rule is outdated and discriminatory, while supporters see it as an essential part of the monastic tradition that should be respected. Over the years, there have been calls to lift the ban, especially from women's rights advocates who see it as a violation of gender equality. However, the monks and many Orthodox believers maintain that the ban is a sacred tradition that must be preserved, arguing that Mount Athos is a unique spiritual heritage site with its own laws and customs. Despite the controversy, the Avaton remains firmly in place, protected by Greek law and respected by the broader Orthodox Christian community. For many, Mount Athos is not just a religious site, but a symbol of spiritual devotion and continuity, standing apart from the changing norms of the modern world. Mount Athos is a place where time seems to stand still, where ancient traditions hold strong in a rapidly changing world. While the ban on women may be controversial, it's part of what makes this peninsula so unique, whether seen as a bastion of spiritual purity or relic of the past. Mount Athos challenges us to reflect on the balance between tradition and modernity. Take care, until next time.